Hello my dear students, today we will take the second part of the influence line diagram. Here we have to write the influence line diagram for the shear force. Before this we have written for the reaction. So influence line diagram for shear force at a section for a simply supported beam subjected to a single point load. Subjected to single point load. Subjected to single point load. So in this part we will be studying about the shear force at a section for a simply supported beam which is subjected to a point load. So let us consider here. Let us consider a beam, simply supported beam AB of span L meter. Okay. Let us consider a unit load at a distance x from support A. This unit load will be passing a section C at a distance A from support A. This is the question. So this unit load which is in the portion AC, which is in the left side, will move towards the right portion, that is of CB. So for this we have to find out the shear force. So before finding out the shear force, we will write the reaction RA and RB. Let us take sigma MB is equal to 0. When I say sigma MB is equal to 0, then it is RA into L is equal to 1 into L minus X. Therefore, RA is equal to L minus X by L. So, RA plus RB is equal to 1, which gives RB is equal to X minus L. So, these are the reactions. So, once we get this reaction, we have to go for the case condition. Here we have two types of case condition. One is case 1, where it is in the portion AC, right? And when the unit load is in the portion AC, then there will be a shear force of RB which is in the negative term, that is minus X by L, to balance the things. So we have to remember one thing: shear force, if it is upward on the left side and downward on the right side, it is considered positive, and if it is downward on the left side and upward on the right side, then it is considered as negative. So based on this, it is minus X by L. Now we will apply a condition for this. What are the condition? First condition, at x is equal to 0. At x is equal to 0 means, here in this equation we have to substitute x is equal to 0, that is 0 by L. Therefore you get shear force let us write here at 0 is equal to 0. At x is equal to A, shear force at A is equal to minus A by L. At x is equal to L, shear force at L, you will get it as minus 1. So here you get it in terms of minus. This is for the case 1. Now let us consider a case 2, where that the unit load moves from portion AC towards the CB. That is the case 2 condition. That is, the load moves from AC portion to CB portion. So this is the condition where the 1 kilonewton load moves from AC portion to CB portion. When this is the condition, then the shear force will be shear force at that we can say shear force is equal to L minus X by L. Now we will apply a condition at X is equal to 0, at X is equal to A, at X is equal to L. So the shear force is equal to L by L is equal to 1, at X is equal to A, shear force is equal to L minus A by L, and at X is equal to L, L minus L by L is equal to 0. These are the conditions. So here we can see that these are the positive values and here these are the negative values. So in this we can say that when here the shear force has both negative ordinate and the positive ordinate. When the load is in AC portion, then you will have the negative ordinates. When the load is in the CB portion, you will have the positive ordinate. So for this we have to draw the inclined line diagram. Since we have negative and positive, let us make this as a neutral. AB at X is equal to 0, we have 1. At X is equal to A, we have L minus A. So this is like this, which is a positive. This is L minus A by L. This is 1, this is 0. These are the positive values. And we have negative at X is equal to 0, 0. At here 1. So let us represent this by a dotted line so that we can differentiate easily. This is 1, this is 0, and here we have A by L, which is minus minus. So this is influence line diagram for shear force. Influence line diagram for shear force. If I write absolute positive shear force and absolute negative shear force, we have both the value as 1 and 1. So we will have absolute shear force diagram like this. This is 1, this is 1. This is positive, this is negative. This is absolute shear force diagram. So this is how we will be doing ILD for shear force at a section for a simply supported beam subjected to a single point load. Thank you.